A very good morning, dear children. Today we are going to see graphs from chapter number 1. So let us see first of all first graph on page number 5, children. There is graph given. Okay, and for drawing that graph or for plotting that graph, place is also given. So let us plot the graph for distance and time, that is for uniform motion. Draw the distance time graph from the table showing the distances covered by a car in fixed time intervals. So taking time along the x-axis and distance along the y-axis. So here table is also given, children, for distance and time. So time is given in second and distance is given in meter. So initially time and distance will be 0. Okay, then afterwards at 10 second distance will be 15 meter, at 20 second distance will be 30 meter, at 30 second distance is 45 meter, at 40th second, that is distance is 60 meter, at 50th second distance is 75 meter, at 60 second distance is 90 meter, at 70 second distance is 105 meter. Now with the help of these readings, let us plot the graph. Now for plotting the graph, we need here graph paper. So on the graph paper, I have given heading, that is distance time graph for uniform motion. Now we have to find out the scale. So on x-axis, we are going to take scale as a 1 centimeter is equal to 10 second, and y-axis is equal to, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 20 meters. Okay, so for this we have to plot first of all x-axis as well as y-axis. So here I have plotted x-axis and y-axis. So there is an intersection of this x-axis and y-axis, that is called as a origin, that is 0. Okay, so this is x-axis, so here we have to take time in second, and this is y-axis, so here we have to take distance in meter. So according to the first reading, that is time in second and distance in meter, that first reading is 0, time 0 and distance is also 0. So I have taken this first point on the initial point, that is on 0. Okay, so this is first point. Then afterwards, children, time is given 10 second and distance is given in meter, that is 15 meters. Now here 15 is not there, but in between 0 to 20 there are 10 lines, children. Okay, so we can say that one small line is equal to 2 meters. Here 0, in between 0 and 20 there are 10 lines. So we can say that, children, one small line is equal to 2 meters. Okay, so here 0 to 20, 10 lines are there. So one small line is equal to 2 meters. So let us see how to give this. So one small line is equal to 2 meters, means 2 small line is equal to 4 meters. 3 small line is equal to 6 meter. Then 4 small line is equal to 8 meters, and then 5 small line is equal to 10 meters. Now here we have to take 15 meter. So that 15 meter will be after this small line. Means here this is fifth line, children, and then fifth line means 10. The next one is 12, and next small line is after 5 we have to take 2 lines, because here 14 we can take, or otherwise we can take here 16 also, no problem, because here we cannot show exactly 15 meters because there is a difference of 2 meters in between one small line. Okay, so here this distance correspond to time in second, it will be 15 meters. Now next reading we will see, children, that is for 20 second this distance is given 30 meters. So how we can take this 30? In between 20 and 40 there are again 10 lines, means fifth line will be here 30 meters. Fifth line will be here 30 meters. Now after that here 30th second is given, children. So for that 30th second distance is given, that is 45 meter. So here distance is given 45. So in between 40 and 60, here 50 is there, children. So again we have to apply. After 40 we have to take two more lines. Okay, why? Because one line is equal to 42 meter, second line will be 44, and third line will be 46. So we can take either 44 or 46, no problem. Means after that second or third line we can show this. Next reading. So here it will come, next reading. Then afterwards 40th second. So for 40th second reading is given directly 60. So here we can take this 60 in front of this, that is 60, and this is 40. Then afterwards for 50 second, reading is given 75. Now in between 60 and 80 there is here 70. So after that we can take either second line or third line as a 75. Okay, so here this is 75. Then afterwards 60 seconds are given. Okay, here afterwards 60 seconds are given, and for that reading is 90. So here in between 100 and 90, here this small faint line is there, so that is 90 meters. Okay, afterwards for 70 second, that reading is given 105. For 70 second that reading is given 105. So here 100 is there, children. This faint line means this is 110. So again we have to apply that. That is one small line is equal to 102. Second small line is equal to 104. So we can take either second small line after this 100 or third small line, no doubt. That is also correct. So we have taken all these points. Now we have to join all these points, and then we have to see nature of the graph. So let us join all these lines. So after joining all these lines, we are getting a straight line here, children. Means as the time increases, distance is also increases, and according to that we are getting here straight line graph. So from this graph we can say that, children, an object in uniform motion covers equal distances in equal time intervals. Thus the graph between distance and time is a straight line. Means that object has uniform motion. Children, on the basis of this distance time graph for uniform motion, one use your brain power question is given in the textbook. On the basis of that we have to plot the slope. So I am reading that question, children. In the distance time graph above, what does the slope of the straight line indicate? Okay, so here we have to plot the slope for this distance time graph. So after plotting the graph, here we are getting straight line. So we can take any 2 points on this straight line. So I have taken this one point and this is another point of the straight line, and I have joined both these points. So I am getting here triangle, children, small triangle I am getting. So on the basis of that we have to plot the slope, or we have to calculate the slope. So here this one point I have taken, so I will write here this point's reading. So here 40, that is x-axis reading, and this is y-axis reading, that is 40 and 60, means 40 second and 60 meter, that is y-axis reading. Now for this point also I will write readings. So here first reading is 60, that is in second, and second reading is in meter, that is 90 meter. So 60 second and 90 meter. So I got here two readings, that is one x-axis time and another y-axis, that is distance in meter. So with the help of these both the points we can plot the graph. So the slope of the straight line gives the speed of the car. Now here we have to calculate the speed of the car, children. So we know formula for speed or velocity, that is velocity is equal to distance upon time. But here we got two velocities and two distances, okay, on the basis of that slope. Okay, so therefore v is equal to s2 minus s1, upon t2 minus t1. S is nothing but distance and t is nothing but children time. But here two times are there and two distances are there. So I have taken here s2 minus s1 upon t2 minus t1. So s2 and t2, these both are the bigger numbers, and s1 and t1, these are the smaller numbers. So for second reading we can see that is distance 90 minus 60, and t2 minus t1 means both the timing we have to subtract, that is 60 minus 40. 90 minus 60 is coming 30, and 60 minus 40, that answer is coming 20. So we can divide this 30 upon 20. Then we will get here answer children, velocity or speed is equal to 1.5 meter per second. So speed of the car will be 1.5 meter per second.